fair debut. He is a 10-year-old registered Haflinger Stallion. Allison of the Valley, ADEL. Barn name is Big Al. He is proudly owned by Peterson's Ponies and registered Haflingers of Britt, Iowa. Paul and Marcia Peterson and family, Randy, Lori, and Hayden Hadisek. Big Al is registered, licensed, and DNA tested with the American Haflinger Registry, headquartered in Ohio. The Haflinger, which originates from Austria, is sometimes referred to as the small golden horse with a big heart. The breed origin can be traced to medieval times when writings told of an oriental breed of horse found in the southern Tyrolean mountains of present-day Austria and northern Italy. Many of the villages and farms in the Tyroleans were accessible only by narrow paths, requiring agile and sure-footed horses for transportation and packing. Artwork from the region in the early 1800s depicts a noble chestnut horse with riders and packs traversing steep mountain trails. They were used to haul supplies up and down the mountains during World War II. Haflingers are very strong, sturdy, sure-footed animals, very loyal, people pleasers, and very easy keepers, which makes them very sustainable for many jobs. They are very easy keepers and have a long lifespan and breeding longevity. Haflingers are well known as wanting to be where the people are. The specialty of the Haflinger lies in its unique golden chestnut coloring with a long flowing white mane and tail. But more unique is the people-loving, willing, and forgiving temperament that was established over centuries of living alongside and working with the mountain peasants, serving all purposes for all family members. Haflingers, very simply, became part of the family. Their lineage is traced back to a mountain mare and an Arabian. All pure Haflingers must trace their ancestry directly to Bali through seven different stallion lines: A, B, M, N, S, ST, and W. This breed follows along all breeding stallions, mares, and fillies are DNA tested to verify parentage to keep the integrity of the breed. Naming standards: when a C-line mare has a filly that foals, name must start with a C. If she were to have a stuck colt, that foal's name must start with the first letter of the stallion's name. For example, A for Allison of the Valley. You would then need to verify the name hasn't been used or provide your farm suffix. Our suffix is PPRH. This is something very unique to this breed. There are two types of Haflingers: modern, taller, and more refined; shorter and stockier, both exhibiting great qualities of the breed. Haflingers are used in several disciplines: riding, driving, dressage, jumping, vaulting, endurance riding, draft work, draft hitches, roping, and they are great therapeutic riding partners with their easygoing nature. Big Al is a great example of a drafty Haflinger along with the rest of our Haflingers on our farm. The Haflinger's height ranges from 13 hands to 15 hands high. Big Al stands 14.2 hands and weighs 1,200 pounds. Big Al shows the fluid, clean movement of the Haflinger, along with his stylish action, hard-working, working, rhythmic, and swinging basic gait. The movements at a walk should be relaxed, energetic, and elevated. The movements at the trot and gallop should be supple, swinging, light on the feet, with a noticeable swinging phase, and with a natural suspension. Coloring. When talking Haflinger, as always referred to as chestnut, and then described using varying shades of pale chestnut to dark liver chestnut. Sometimes they can even display a beautiful dappling as well. Big Al is considered a medium chestnut. Manes and tails are white or flaxen, with double long flowing manes being very common. A lean sometime. Slightly dished head and big expressive eyes. Haflingers are great family horses, big and strong enough any adult can ride, yet not too big or intimidating for the smallest child. The American Haflinger Registry puts on two major shows: the National Draft Haflinger Show out in Indiana, and the National Pleasure Show will be in Ohio. They also host a spring and fall Haflinger sale in Ohio. We have been proud to be HR members since the association was formed. It is the only pure breed Hoflinger association in the U.S. Big Al was shown extensively in his youth and is past grand champion of Ohio State Fair and Michigan State Fair, reserve grand champion of Indiana and Ohio State Fairs. Big Al passes on his great characteristics to his to get who have full display case of their own. With recent big wins at the 2014 National Draft Hoflinger Show, crowning champions, reserves, and several top 5 finishes. His first full crop with our mares are due now, so we are excited to meet our new foal. Our family has always shown locally in saddle club shows, 4-H, FFA shows, and we have many grand champions, reserve champions, and all-around champions as well. We first got interested in the Hoflinger breed when we wanted something bigger than a Shetland pony, but yet more docile animal. We didn't want to get something too big like a draft horse, and we had heard about the Hoflinger breed. We looked at Stu Wilder's Hoflingers in Clear Lake, Iowa, and after learning there were very few nearby, we chose to travel to Wisconsin where we purchased our first Stallion, McLeod. Not only were we fortunate enough to find our great Stallion, McLeod, we were also able to purchase 2 mares that were full sisters, Christy A and Crystal Queen, with 2 very stocky stud colts at their sides. That next spring we welcomed our first Hoflinger foals born on our farm. They were Cadillac Cutie and Crystal's Lucky Charm. They are both currently still producing great foals for us. We currently have 7 registered mares, being M lines and C lines. We currently are standing 2 registered and licensed Hoflinger stallions. They are available to outside mares. Big Al, who is performing today and is waiting to meet you in the Stallion Avenue. Back on our farm is Hoflinger Stallion, Newsmonger MJE. Newsmonger stands at 54 inches tall. He passes on his gorgeous copper color and great intelligence to his foals. If you have been to the Iowa Horse Fair in previous years, you might have seen McLeod, Newsmonger MJE, Cadillac Cutie, or Crystal's Lucky Charm. Peterson's ponies and registered Hoflingers are now in our 5th generation of working with horses. We feel very blessed to have owned, enjoyed, and been very involved with the Hoflingers since 1994. We are also one of the oldest registered Hoflinger breeds in Iowa and the upper Midwest. We enjoy breeding, raising, training, and selling our Hoflingers and have been fortunate in finding them new loving homes from coast to coast, California to Maryland, and everywhere in between. We enjoy using our Hoflingers for 4-H shows, parades, plowing, disking, mowing, hauling manure, trail riding, along with many other fun activities. With polling going on now, it is a very busy and exciting time. We will be offering some foals for sale this spring. We are glad to be back at the Iowa Horse Fair, being absent since 1998. We have now been to the horse fair with all 3 of our Hoflinger stallions. Throughout all of these years, we have loved the adventure of meeting new people and including them in our Hoflinger family. We enjoy staying in touch with them and hearing their success stories, along with the updates on their Hoflinger happenings. Come visit us in the Stallion Isle Avenue, stall number H30. Meet Allison of the Valley and learn more about him and this great breed. While stopping to visit, you may also enjoy a free picture, magnet, and many brochures. Visit us online at www.petrhoflingers.com or like us on Facebook to see what's happening at Peterson Ponies and Registered Hoflingers. Contact us to find your next champion. Thank you to Allison of the Valley.